Sunday afternoon baseball on MLB Network as we welcome you inside AT&T Park in the city by the bay. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the LA Dodgers and the San Francisco Giants. The Giants have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Jeff Samardzija, the right-hander out of Indiana, will be doing the pitching in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Jeff Samardzija, the pride and joy of Valparaiso High School, Valparaiso, Indiana. Also, a pretty good wide receiver for the Fighting Irish of Notre Dame. Big, strong guy. A lot of people think he takes that football mentality out on the mound. 94 to 96, good sink, good late run, good hard breaking ball, and his split finger has gotten a lot better. If Jeff Samardzija is on, you'll know early he'll be inducing a lot of ground balls.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
And that's just an incredible job at the plate by the leadoff man there. Not only did he make the pitch and throw a ton of pitchers and bust his tail, but he also won the battle and earned a free pass.
Here's Ender Inciarte. His past meetings with Samardzija, he's got a batting average of .444. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Mark, what do they have to do to take down a very hot team here on the road?
Well, Matty, this lineup's going to have to find a way to score early. Get this pitcher uncomfortable, stay on the attack, get into the bullpen. That's the name of the game. They let this guy settle in, he'll breeze through 7 strong.
Here's Corey Seager. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Lifted in the air to center. Taylor is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
44, Anthony Rizzo.
Now to the plate, Anthony Rizzo. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 3-0 pitch. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1 left for LA. It's the Dodgers nothing with the Giants coming up next. You're watching MLB Network. Walker Buehler will do the pitching in game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you know, Matt, pitching coaches say, hey, you have to throw the ball in the zone. You have to throw strikes. Well, this guy did it in his last one. The only problem is he found a lot of barrels. Gave up a bunch of base hits in his last one, and hopefully he can start missing some of those bats in this start.
Coming to the plate now, Chris Taylor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Dero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Digging in, Joe Panic. First offering on its way. A little bouncer. In the dirt even. It's ball 1.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Oh, and it's Taylor made to short. 6. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out. And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Row?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves. Line driver.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here.
The 1-1 home. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Inciarte on the run. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Stepping into the box, Andrew McCutchen, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
A cold strike on the inside corner. And it misses. 3-1 now.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
The 3-1. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Betts on the run. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Giants leave 1. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Stepping in, Justin Turner. He matches up with Jeff Samardzija to get the inning underway.
Justin Turner.
The 1-2. Bullet back up the middle. Taylor has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Time for a look at the San Francisco Giants on defense. And let's take a look at Joe Panic. I call him the big fundamental because he does nothing wrong on the defensive side of the ball. He has got ice water in his veins and the ability to turn one of the best double plays in baseball.
Standing in, Andrew Toles, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year.
So now we've got a battle on our hands.
No score here as we play inning number 2. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Here's Javier Baez. His past meetings with Samardzija. He has 9 base hits in 37 tries. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. A pitch out. The throw. And a good decision to pitch out that time as he is toast at second base.
Well, they guessed right on the first pitch out. Sometimes you have to wait a pitch or 2 in the at-bat to try that, but they must have had a pretty good idea he was going to be on the move.
Baez stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He was selected in the first round back in 2011. The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Buster Posey now. Last night was a good one for him as he turned in a 4-for-5 effort.
Buster Posey.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Inciarte's there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And let's take a look at Javi Baez. I don't know, second base, shortstop, third, maybe a little outfield. Doesn't matter. This guy has platinum hands. Platinum, not gold. One of the best defenders in our sport and probably the quickest tag man in our game.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Betts has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Set to get his day started, Evan Longoria. Now the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Giants down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. Back now in San Francisco on MLB Network. Thanks for joining us today. That'll bring in Austin Barnes, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. The catch is made out there by McCutchen, and that's the first out. So with one away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. Into the box now, Walker Buehler. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. Hits this one hard the other way. Fielded by Panic. And that's the second out. Here's Mookie Betts. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 3 homers and 6 RBIs. The outside corner.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Brandon Crawford.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Smoked on the ground left side. Oh, beautiful dive. It's in time. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base.
Great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make the throw, and of course he did that too.
Into the box, Jeff Samardzija. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. The 1-2. Clips the inside corner for strike three. Riding in once again, Chris Taylor. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Taylor, 30 years of age. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
2-1 now. Now the 2-1 is taken, ball 3. Joe Panic would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Swing, line drive. That's going to be troubled. He's through first and hustling for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be one of those 1-2-3 easy innings, but now all of a sudden they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the 2-out double. Big moment here.
Here's Joe Panic as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Got him swinging in the dirt. Barnes has it, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Coming to the plate now, Ender Inciarte. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Back goes Taylor at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And we've got two guys bringing some serious gas for you, as you see there. Top speeds 96 and 97. Digging in for his second at-bat, Corey Seager. He flew out in his last at-bat. Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here.
That's a ball.
2-0.
2-0.
And he misses ball 4.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. After it is McCutchen. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Justin.
Digging in to try it again, Justin Turner, a Silver Slugger winner a year. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Dodgers leave one. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
In the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hard.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 1-2 now.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle-of-the-order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Here's Buster Posey now, the winner of last year's Silver Slugger Award for NL catchers. Here comes the first pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. Giants are down 1, 2, 3. Through 4. Still tied. 0-0. And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toles. He drew a base on balls his first time up. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning. Runners off for second. Pitch inside the throw. And Posey has a cannon. He's gone at second base.
Well, in my opinion, this one all came down to the catcher's footwork on that throw. That was just perfect. You have to use your feet to get your body into a good throwing position for an accurate throw. He did it just right, and he nabs another base run.
Two balls and a strike to Javi Baez. No runs, no hits, 1 error in the ballgame for the Dodgers to this point. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls. Looks like the pitching coach might want to have a chat here.
Yeah, and I'm not sure I agree with it either. Most pitchers, like when they're in a groove, they just want to get back on the bump and compete. Sometimes visits like these are just like a formality.
Striding into the box, Austin Barnes. First pitch on its way. Here's a swing and a ground ball. That's a hit, the first in this game for the Dodgers. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Hey, this team has been shut down offensively up until this point, Dan. But right here, team's first hit of the game in the 5th inning. Let's see if it sparks them offensively.
You know, this will be interesting, D-Row, to see if they can crack this guy's code. A lot of times, once you get that first hit, several begin to fall after that one. So it'll be interesting to see if this guy can put the screws on this one and tighten things up and not allow any more base hits.
Walker Buehler will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Now a flare out toward right center. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game. Certainly a highlight reel grab that we just witnessed. So here it is again with Show Track, and the high 90s route efficiency is what stands out. He read it off the bat exceptionally well and closed ground on it just about as well as one could. Here's Mookie Betts. As Samardzija will get ahead of him here with strike 1. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Here's the 1-2. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Into the bleachers and gone. Two runs on the board after the home run by Mookie Betts. Fourth home run here in the early going, and the Dodgers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
Here's Ender Inciarte.
Center fielder. Ender.
As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. No hits to this point. Popped him up. Panic over to his right. And that ends the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Middle of the afternoon here at AT&T Park. It's now 3-0 Los Angeles. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Brandon Belt getting ready to lead things off here. Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is Inciarte. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Show Track. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Takes this the other way to right. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, you know what? You could slowly start to see that batter leak out over the plate. That was 3 straight pitches on the outer half, and he was able to dive out there and get an opposite field single. Nice job.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That's
one.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Betts has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for San Francisco. Still down 3-0. Hunter Strickland takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 60, Hunter Strickland.
Ready for another shot now, Corey Seager. It was a walk in his last trip.
Corey.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing a bat at that pitch.
The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Now another 1-2. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
And that is what you're going to get when you've got a flamethrower coming out of the bullpen. And when you're late on a fastball and you make contact below the label, all of a sudden you're holding some new firewood.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, Justin Turner, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Chopped weakly to the left. Up with it is Longoria. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order, but they lead it 3-0. Digging in and looking for more, Chris Taylor. He'll start things out in the sixth for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one. A wave and a miss, a tick beat. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Here's Joe Panic. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard to short. And the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are 2 away now. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. This is line to left. Coles will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Giants down in order. They trail it here 3-0. Back here in San Francisco, the men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. Another try at 2-2. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Popped him up. Posey over to his left. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. When we return, it'll be Andrew McCutchen to start things out. We've reached the 7th inning stretch here in San Francisco. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Giants 0. Stepping in, Andrew McCutcheon. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Even though we're good.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Baez has it, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Now batting, the catcher, number 28.
Buster Posey. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
And 2 strikes.
The 3-2 pitch. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work. First now with 1 away, and standing in now the left-handed hitting first baseman Brandon Belt. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Into right field, that's a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
At the plate, Evan Longoria, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together. Ace right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 3-1 contest.
Boy, a big game yesterday from these guys, D-Roll. It takes them a little while to get through on the score column, but finally they get through in the middle part of this game.
Yeah, Dan, yesterday it was a fight to get to the bat rack. Everybody was squaring balls up left and right. Today, not the same. Pitcher's been executing, but they were able to dial it in. Hopefully that's the breakthrough.
Tony Cingrani will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Juan Gratterall is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. So striding in, Brandon Crawford. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Is here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Coming in is Tolles. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, the pitcher,
Gerardo Parra will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
number 8, Gerardo Parra.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Previous meetings against Tony Cingrani. He has 7 hits in 21 at-bats. Ready with the 1-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves, only look over the heart of those 17 inches.
First with 2 down. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Inciarte's there, and that ends the inning. 2 hits for the Giants lead to a run in the inning. 8th inning coming up. Dodgers out in front, 3-1. Tommy Canley has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 48, Tommy Canley.
Stepping up now, Juan Gratterall, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Here's the first pitch to him, and that one stayed too low apparently. Up that time for ball 2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Mancini is after it, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Now batting, right fielder,
Mookie Betts will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw.
Got him.
And Posey has a cannon. He's gone at second base. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Line to the right side. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. At the plate, Ender Inciarte. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Out.
Relief when he saw he wasn't hurt that badly. The last thing they can afford to lose is a guy like that for any length of time.
Here's Corey Seager as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch is ripped into the gap. This could be extra bases. And this is going to wind up as extra bases as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. In to score is the runner from first. Make it 5-1.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
Popped him up. Crawford is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop out. Well,
payoff pitch one more time, and that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
what's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously.
Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, McCutchen. And that's the 3rd out. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Yimi Garcia is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Carlos Chavez is also into the ball game as he'll hit in the number 8 spot here. So striding forward now, Chris Taylor. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Right.
There's a swing and a high pop up. Turner moving to his left. 2 down. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. They're down 5-1. Carson Smith enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Here's Javier Baez. No hits to this point. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit to third. And that is into left field, so the leadoff man's aboard to kick off the 9th.
Most guys assume they're getting a 3-2 fastball in that count right there, guys.
He'll try it again, 3-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Taylor. 1 away. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. On to first, and there were 2 down. Here's Mookie Betts. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Into the dirt, in fact.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Full count. Here it comes. Now a little looper back up the middle, and that's going to fall. A base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Here's Ender Inciarte. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's Corey Seager as he hits it weakly on the ground toward first. Belt has it. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. Dodgers lead this one 7-1. Mike Morin, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Mike Morin.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something. Now the 1-0 is blasted out to left center. This one's deep and not coming back. Gone! It's a solo shot off the bat of Andrew McCutchen. 4th home run here in the early going, and it's a 7-2 game now.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Number 28, Buster.
Here's Buster Posey now. He'll chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
It's fastball for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw on to first is in time, and the Giants are down to their final out now.
Up next for the Giants, third baseman, Evan Longoria.
So stepping in, Evan Longoria. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Last strike here for the Giants. A shot down the first baseline. Oh, look at the stop by Rizzo. What a play. And just like that, this one is over.
Hey, how about that play to end this thing? That's what you call the icing on the cake. Cherry on top of the sundae. Exclamation point. I love it.
7-2, the final score this afternoon. Los Angeles secured their 10th victory of the season. Walker Buehler earns his first win of the season. So that's a wrap for us here this afternoon. For Mark, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
Play ball.